Whores?
Drunken pop, we're diving deep. The memories we swore to keep. Unfiltered tales that'll make you leap. Into your past we boldly leap. CBC speaks of games and dreams, old cartoons and backyard schemes. Nostalgia hit like a mighty wave. In this show, we misbehave. Double days with pockets full, bringing tales that always pull. Step heads, cackles with a glance, unleashing legends from our trance.
Unleashing monsters from our pants.
See, I told you that's way better.
Monsters from our pants.
I'm sick still.
Who's hosting this shit?
I am. Welcome to Footballers.
Getting paid with Tim and Dave.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
I can't even go to the Super Bowl party tonight.
No, I wouldn't recommend that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't want to get my neighbors sick. And considering we went to a comedy show together on Friday night.
Gross.
Who'd you go see?
A guy named Chris Ivy, who was freaking hilarious. And the headliner was Steve Trevino, the guy that always talks mad shit about his wife and calls her Captain Evil.
No.
Hilarious.
Like
and
a
he does a
solid-
lot of stuff for the
I loved his golfing. He was great at golf.
No,
Lee
that's
Trevino.
his cousin Lee.
His
Lee.
cousin Lee.
Oh,
cousin
Lee.
Lee.
Cousin Lee.
Cousin Robert E. Lee.
Oh, I wouldn't go. No.
It's Alabama. Of course it is.
Well,
So update on the Westbrook household.
yeah, it's a fucking, it's a
We've
zoo
got-
over there.
We've got the flu.
Everyone.
So I didn't know that. I thought when you had the flu, you were like puking and shitting. I didn't know
Oh,
the
no.
flu was a freaking cold.
Oh yeah. So I had influenza B last year, and I was fucking out for like 3 days. I was working.
Yeah. So I've got influenza A. Jandy I went and got another test for her at Walmart this morning, but it tested negative. But she just went to the doctor and they tested her and they said you have influenza A. But here's where the story gets good. So Jandy goes and, her face swole up. She looks like a fucking bulldog or something. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know if I would have said that.
She's like, her eye. I sent you guys the picture. It looks terrible.
Hey, we have a guest.
There's a reason why I said that Dave recovered from mumps in the tweet. 'Cause it looks
he's
like she
not
had
at-
mumps.
He's not at
Yes.
church. He's supposed to be at church.
You sinner.
So anyway, she goes to the doctor and the doctor goes, well, I don't know why your face is swollen like that, but you do have the flu. So I'm going to give you a steroid injection. So she says, okay. So the doctor leaves. He comes back in and she goes to pull up the sleeve on her arm. And the doctor goes, no, I'm going to inject you in your cheek. And Janie goes, oh,
Her face is real skinny.
you're
I don't
going to
know
put
that I
that
would
in
do
my
that.
face? And the doctor started laughing and goes, no, your butt.
I mean, to be fair, her ass is pretty skinny too. So
No, she got a big fat ass.
Okay. This has got uncomfortable.
Oh, sorry.
glad
guys.
we're at footballers now.
Yeah.
So,
So-
Pondwater, how's the health at your house? Anybody dead?
Here.
I texted Pondwater today, see if he was sick. He said he's good.
He can't hear us.
He's
He-
been
he
around
can't-
wrestlers for so long and all the dirty fans being a referee that he's immune to it.
Can't hear.
He's an elderly. He can't figure out technology.
Well, we'll kick him out while we just try to get him fixed.
Nice. This
Just
is why I
give us
don't
the-
invite people.
Give us the thumbs up when you're ready to come back.
He can't hear us.
Then
He's
he's going to be
cussing us,
your
I know
he's
that.
going to be your teammate on the game event then.
That's
I
not
hope
fair.
All right. Hey, why don't we talk about I don't know. It's 12:07 real time. And
It's the
game's
last
off in
week-
about 5 hours.
It's the last week of footballers until the end of March.
Oh, well, I thought we were
come back for
I thought we were
footballers
doing-
UFL.
UFL edition, baby.
I thought we were doing
Can you hear us
NBA
now?
this year.
I'm back. I'm good, baby.
Yeah.
I'm here.
So we're gonna call it like stupid ballers because the NBA is stupid.
Basketballers.
No, nobody pays attention to that.
Yeah,
Like,
the
we
Mavericks
could do-
traded
we
away
could
my
do a-
last shred of fandom today, this week.
We could do a March Madness edition.
In the middle of the night. That's crazy, Pondwater.
It's almost like they were trying to hide it.
All right, so here's the storyline of the Super Bowl this year.
Hey, I don't know if you guys know this, but the Chiefs already won.
The Chiefs are playing. So somebody said they asked Grok or Chat
Gronk?
Chat GPT or Grok or one of them.
Nice.
It's not. It's Grok.
It's Grok.
It's definitely Grok.
It's Grok.
You're broke. It's Grok. And
What's
that
the
rhymes
name?
with
What's the name
cock.
of the book that it came from?
These nuts. So it's called Grok because I've heard
It's not.
Elon Musk call it Grok.
well, he's fucking British. What does he know?
Well, he created it. I guess
definitely not British.
he's
But
right
he's
when
from-
nobody else
He's
is.
from South Africa.
Yeah.
That's like
Hey
At
Siri,
at
what's
least
Twitter's
70
AI
miles from Britain.
Okay, I found this on the web for what's Twitter's I called.
This
Check
is
it out.
best footballers we've ever done so far. Off to just a
Okay.
raging
All
start.
right, I got 13 bets I got to get in here. That's how many bets I've placed on the Super Bowl.
All right, so we have the Chiefs gunning for a three-peat
They're not
They're going to get it.
going to.
in a matchup against the Philadelphia Eagles, who the Chiefs beat 2 years ago
Mm-hmm.
in the Super Bowl. So Grok says the
Who?
final score is going to be 38-35 Chiefs win. That's the
Actually,
story's
I
already
saw
written.
the thing. It said the Chiefs win. The Chiefs win 30. Chiefs go ahead 35-38. But that would say that the Chiefs lost by 3.
Isn't that what he just said?
It would be
All right.
38-35 if the Chiefs won.
The Chiefs win 38-35.
The Chiefs don't. All right, first off, they're not scoring that many points.
What are we
No.
doing right now?
So we're arguing. So here's the deal. Here's my take on the Super Bowl. So we've all been bitching about the unfair officiating that we perceive the Chiefs to be getting in every fucking game, every play. What is it? 12 straight playoff games. Their opponents have been penalized more. Bullshit.
It's true.
There's no way that
It's
that's
damn
humanly
true.
possible. The Chiefs haven't been called for a holding during a meaningful snap at any point in time. The
Or a
fucker
false
that-
start.
The
Their
fucker that
fucking
false
right
starts
tackle starts
every
3
play.
seconds early.
So my thing is, and this is what makes it hard to bet. So I picked the Chiefs to win. And our football poll that Pondwater Dave didn't get in, so fuck him,
Mm.
is, and he won the Pick'em League the first time, and he didn't even get in our damn playoff pool.
I picked the Chiefs as well because I'm not a dummy.
Next time I'm gonna make you sleep on the dog bed when you come to my house.
Dude,
All right.
it was an oversight on my part.
So here we go.
here's-
So does the NFL actually have the refs call it fair?
No.
Does the NFL let the referees keep doing the bullshit they're doing?
Yes.
Or are we going to see some makeup calls?
No.
All right, so they've actually addressed it this week. So I think it's probably going to be called closer to the middle. And here's the deal. Here's what all of this is about. It is about Taylor Swift. They got her to the Super Bowl. It doesn't matter two flying fucks who wins the Super Bowl.
Incorrect.
They got her in front of the largest crowd.
But see, okay, so here's the part we're all missing. Is Kansas City would be the first team to do a three-peat since the fucking Packers in the mid-60s.
And that wasn't actually a three-peat because
No, it was. It was two NFL championship or
Yeah.
one NFL championship. Two Super
That doesn't count.
That does count.
That's
So-
like baseball before 1960.
Okay,
It
so
doesn't
even
count.
still, the last team to get a three-peat only played in three. Only two of them are in the Super Bowl. They won a three-peat in the Super Bowl. The nice thing about this year, Kansas City is going to win tonight, and then next year we don't have to worry about it because nobody gives a shit if somebody gets a four-peat. So we got that to look forward to. But Kansas City's winning this game.
They're not.
Absolutely, they are.
In fact, I think that the Eagles are going to truck their ass.
No, see,
Kansas City's defense is too good.
the Chiefs are going to
They're
win.
not getting trucked.
the Chiefs are going to win, and then Taylor Swift is going to perform a song at the end of the game
Eagles by 10 to 14
from the box.
She's
All
gonna
the
sing to Jason or Travis Kelsey, and her song's gonna be "I knew you were a bitch when I walked in."
you know the
Shame
ultimate
on me
compliment to
now.
a team is when everybody starts talking about that the referees are cheating for them.
Yeah, but
that-
it's blatant.
I mean, everybody's
All right.
kind of losing the idea that the Kansas City Chiefs are actually good football team.
No, they're
not.
They're good.
This is the worst version of them.
Oh, that for sure.
But as someone who has been on the back end of these calls from the refs 3 straight years, yeah, I'm tired of seeing that shit. And yes, it is a thing.
I think everybody's tired of it. If you look at the prices for tickets to the Super Bowl, it is at the lowest level in years.
Yeah, you can get a seat on the 50-yard line for $7,500.
You can get 2 tickets
Is
on
that
the
all?
50-yard line for $7,500.
That's
You get-
cheap.
You can get 2 tickets to Paradise. Pack your bags. We leave tonight. That's
If
what
I'd
got
have seen that earlier,
Tickets to paradise.
even with the flu, I would have gone to the Super Bowl for $7,500.
that's a lot.
I
Yeah,
would've done it.
no, it's not. That's
would've done it.
like a fourth of what you would have paid 2-3 years ago.
So I don't know if the refs are going to be legit or if we're going to get the same old shit. But you know what I want? One day I want a player for one of these teams to truck a referee.
I don't think we're far away. But again, I think tonight's going to be it because now the NFL knows that the fans are tired of this shit. And you can only do this for so long before you start driving fans away. So no matter how this game ends tonight, Chiefs, this will be the end of the bullshit ref calls for Kansas City.
There's
one
too
way or the
much
other.
money in it for the Chiefs not to win. I mean, if we're all going to go with the premise that the NFL is now sports entertainment, they licensed three-peat from Pat Riley.
Yeah.
Which
There's
is
too much
how-
money
how
in
is that
three-peat
trademarked?
merchandise. And let's face it, there's no fan base on the face of the earth that deserves to not have a championship more than the Philadelphia.
Well,
fan
that's
base.
I
fact.
don't know. Dallas
That's correct.
Cowboys, they're
No.
pretty shitty fans.
See, but
Hey, let me-
Dallas
here's my
But you can
point.
go to a Dallas game and not be fucking harassed.
and mugged and have your girlfriend called.
I
a
mean,
C-word.
the Philadelphia Eagles are in the Super Bowl, but all I've heard, and I live in Mississippi now, so it's not like I'm local to Dallas. All I've seen out of Philadelphia fans is taunting the Cowboys that they're not there. Hey, guess what, assholes? They haven't been here in 30 years.
Yeah, we don't care.
They don't even remember what it looks
But
like.
but they've won 5 of them, and y'all have won 1. So y'all are basically Trent Dilfer at this point.
Mm.
Even Trent Dilfer got 1.
That's
Dang.
Tampa Bay Buccaneer legend. Trent
The
Dilfer.
only reason that I
Brad
pulled for
Johnson.
Watch your
Philadelphia
whore
over
mouth.
Redskins is because of
Well-
Jalen Hurts.
Dilfer won it with the Ravens, but he was a buck.
Yeah, Brad Johnson won with the Buccaneers.
Yes, he did. That's Florida State Seminole legend, Brad Johnson. And
So
trick shot extraordinaire on Twitter.
Well,
I mean-
I figured out how you get the officials truck, Dave. What we're gonna do is we're gonna trade. What's the guy from Cleveland that's asked for the trade?
LeBron James.
Miles Garrett. We're
Oh,
gonna have Miles Garrett traded to the Bengals, and in the AFC Championship game next year, the refs are gonna try that bullshit call with us against the Chiefs, and then Miles Garrett's gonna swing his helmet at one of them.
oh, I thought you were going to say make one of the referees Mason Rudolph, and then
hey, who's the player that just quit in the middle of the game and walked off the field?
Antonio Brown.
Man, why can't a team sign Antonio Brown for the sole purpose of him taking out a referee just once and then he's gone?
That's Tampa Bay Buccaneer legend Antonio Brown.
I don't know if I claim
That is
him.
not a legend, and I wouldn't claim him.
But
He'd
All right,
probably
so-
do it for the love of the game.
what they need to do is when there's a bad call tonight, because there's going to be one. You guys ever seen The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler?
Yes,
Yes.
of
So
course.
Jalen Hurts needs to take the next snap
Just
and
Throw the
nut
football
shot
at
the
him.
shit out of the referee.
You know what I would want to see tonight that I would actually appreciate if the refs just do an overbearingly obvious call, and then when the crowd starts to boo them, he just turns around to the camera and just does one of these. Like, I don't give a shit. Like,
Overbearingly obvious. 2 years ago in the AFC Championship game, they gave them 5 downs to get a fucking first
No,
down. What
that's
are you
true.
talking about?
do you remember how bad everyone lost their minds when the Saints got fucked on that defensive
Yeah.
pass interference call?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's
they got
like-
fucked on it.
That's
Yeah.
like child's play now.
That's nothing.
That's nothing. So like, sir, this guy goes off full start every play, and I gotta act like I don't see it.
All right, so
ridiculous.
let's get to some bets. Dave, I know
right.
you got bets on this game.
So here we go. The spread for this game is Kansas City Chiefs minus 1.5, over under 48.5. I like, for my bets, I like Kansas City. I think Kansas City wins by 3. And I like over 48.5. In our football league, I picked Kansas City 55. So I'm
As
giving
usual, Dave.
another 6.5 points on that.
As usual, you couldn't be more wrong.
Okay. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope Philadelphia wins 3-0.
I bet Philadelphia plus 1.5, just in case there's some fuckery going on. Chiefs are only going to win by 1. And I bet the under because I think this is going to be a low scoring game. But I think the Eagles are going to beat them somewhere around the area of like 31-10. I don't think it's going to be close.
Did you say 31-10? Holy shit.
I bet you $1 million they don't win 31.
Timmy's just lost all of his credibility right here on the show. That's interesting.
He's betting with his heart.
No, he's betting with his dick, is what he's doing.
Show us on the
You're
teddy bear.
right. I was slapping the phone with the dick.
Show
I'm
us
like,
on this
right
teddy
there.
bear where the Chiefs hurt you.
By the way, do you guys want to know the last Super Bowl that it hit the over? The famous Patriots down 28-3, and they came back and beat Atlanta.
That's just because they had to score that many
that was the
points.
last one that hit the over. I've got Kansas City money line because again, I'm not a fucking dumbass, and I don't even care the spread. Just give me the Kansas City money line, even though it's minus 120. But
Hey, speaking of that 28-3 comeback, how great is it that Belichick's infantile girlfriend wears an Atlanta Falcons champions T-shirt?
So
which
our
is in
buddy,
public with him.
our buddy Chris just got on and said 31-10. Ha 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 ha. Everyone knows you're an idiot, Timmy.
Okay.
I think it's going to be the over, but I think the Chiefs are going to rout them. I think it's going to snowball.
were they at
Here-
Vegas?
here-
Vegas tonight?
No. New
No,
Orleans.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Here's
yeah.
two nice little prop bets that I found. There is a Kareem Hunt and Saquon Barkley to combine for 200 plus rushing yards,
Barker's gonna do that by himself.
plus 320. That's a nice little bet there because Pacheco isn't going to get the lion's share of the load, and we've seen what Saquon Barkley can do. I also found both teams to score 1+ rushing touchdown. That is plus 145. That is money in the bank, is what that is. Whether it's Barkley, Hurts, Pacheco, Hunt, Mahomes.
I've got a couple props here.
And to get to 10, the Chiefs at least have to score 1 touchdown.
So, full disclosure, I picked I don't even remember what the name of this fucking parlay I picked was, but it's Jalen Carter total sacks 1, 52.5 over Devontae Smith receiving yards, over 51.5 Dallas Goedert receiving yards, over 29.5 Patrick Mahomes rushing yards.
And you picked the Chiefs?
Yes.
Because your stats sound like the Eagles are going to win.
No, the Eagles will be the better team tonight. That doesn't mean they're going to win. But I got that 4-pick parlay. That is plus 1,200. And then some other interesting ones I found. I found A.J. Brown anytime touchdown plus 185. I've got Jalen Hurts 225 plus passing yards plus 113. And I've got Travis Kelce 7+ catches plus 117. I would take any of those with a smile.
This is going to be Kelsey's last game.
You think?
Yeah.
How old is Kelce? What is he, 34?
I don't know.
University of Cincinnati legend, Travis
He's a
Kelce.
bitch. So he doesn't need it anymore. But the tweet of the week, I read this to you guys the other day. The U.S. national debt is now $31.41 trillion. Madness. The response to it. The Treasury Department just needs to put $38 trillion on Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown minus 120, and we'll be out of this mess.
I did see that.
Did y'all see that there was a fella that had made a parlay and he has picked every championship and college championship? And if he bet $12 on this parlay, and if the Kansas City Chiefs win today, he's going to win $94,500.
Sounds like it sounds awful sus.
It
that he
sounds
does
like
that.
I would have probably cashed that out.
I would have
already.
gone ahead and cashed out for
Yeah.
62 grand. Because this game would stress the shit out of me. I'd be like, you know
Yeah.
what? I'm just going to take my win and go with it.
Like, I'm going to use this $94,000 for the hospital bill after I have the heart attack. Watch
You
it.
know he didn't sleep last night.
I had a buddy back in the day whose
Liar.
brother bet $10,000 or something like that on the New England Patriots to go undefeated and win the Super Bowl in 2008, whatever year.
Whatever year it was.
And
they
then
were
Eli
undefeated.
Manning said, "Lick my log cutter."
So he got offered his cash out before the game was, I want to say he was going to win 1.5 million if it hit.
Dude.
He got offered like 1 million and didn't take it.
Idiot.
Oh,
Yeah. But I mean, dude was filthy loaded anyway. But
I was going to say the juice ain't worth the squeeze on that 500 grand on that. I would take the million.
see,
Yeah.
even if you wanted to deal or no deal that shit and wait till halftime, like, sir, one more try. And he's like, no, good.
you know that David Tyree helmet catch just killed him.
Oh yeah, right in the
Oh,
dick.
yeah.
Right in the dick. That
But
dog
Eli was denied Hall of Fame access this week, so
and he should have been.
the joke's on him. Yeah, no, I don't even call him Eli normally. I call him not Peyton.
My
I
favorite
thi-
thing was the
Hell,
people
not even
bitching
Cooper.
about Luke Kuechly not making it,
Mhm.
and them saying he's the greatest linebacker of all time.
That's
Are you
hilarious.
shitting me?
Yeah, that's
He was very good, though.
He was
I mean,
very good. He's not even the greatest linebacker from his draft class.
I would have to Google his name to find out where he even
What
played
Florida State
linebacker.
guy was-
Until you
he played
mentioned
in
it, I don't even know
Carolina.
his name.
He played in
played
Carolina,
at
which was
Carolina.
his downfall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Dude was really good.
he was.
But you're trying to say this guy's better than Butkus, Singletary,
Ray
Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis, Derek Brooks, but Levante David is every bit better than fucking Luke Kuechly.
I don't
And
even know
still
who
going.
Levante David is.
That's
Tampa Bay Buccaneer legend and will be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
because you're a dumbass. But
If
there's
Luke
also
Kuechly was the greatest of all time, he would have been a first ballot Hall of Famer.
just middle
Luke Kuechly
linebackers.
was a great linebacker and
Yeah,
does
great
deserve to be in
linebacker.
the Hall of Fame.
no question. But
He will make the Hall of Fame.
Yes, he will.
But he
And
is
he-
not the greatest of all time.
So
Anybody
who
that says
made
he
it?
is
Who did
is
make
an
it?
idiot.
Let's talk about that. Who did?
Sterling Sharp made it. And by the way, all the people upset about Sterling Sharp because he doesn't have the stats everyone else has.
His brother got him in.
Dumb shits. He broke his neck after 7 seasons.
Eh.
He would have crushed a lot
Well,
of receiving records.
You don't see David Pollock getting in, and he broke his neck after 2 seasons.
What?
David Pollock, linebacker.
No, I know who that is. But
University of Georgia and Cincinnati Bengals legend.
So you're
David
saying
Pollock.
7 seasons isn't enough, but 2.
I mean, if we're gonna let him in after 7, Dave, you're muted, dummy. You're muted, dummy.
Gail Sayers made it in after 7.
So only 4 get in.
Okay.
The finalists who did not make class of 2025. Cincinnati Bengals legend, Willie Anderson.
Big Willie. That's a travesty, too.
That's
Linebacker, Maxie Bond,
I don't know who that is.
1960, 1965, Philadelphia. He played from 60 to 74.
Okay. It's a good career for back then.
Jari Evans,
Don't
New
know
Orleans
him.
Saints, Green Bay Packers.
Good offensive lineman.
Ralph Hay,
Don't know who that is.
contributor, 1918 to 1922, Canton Bulldogs.
Contributor. He was a
Canton
contributor?
Bulldogs owner. He owned the Canton Bulldogs.
Okay.
Whoever that is.
Our
Okay.
more notable names. Here we go. Mike Holmgren.
Nah, he probably deserves to be in.
I don't know.
Torrey
At first ballot, though. Torrey Holt should
He
be in.
definitely
Absolutely,
deserves to be in.
absolutely.
Yeah.
should
that's a
be in.
travesty.
Luke Kuechly.
He'll
Also
get in.
deserves.
Eli Manning.
The inventor of the Kegel.
Eli will get in. Probably on like the veterans committee, but he'll get in.
Steve Smith Jr. or Senior.
Absolutely
Deserves
should
to
be in.
be in, yeah.
Terrell Suggs.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say
That
so.
guy was a fucking nightmare. Trust me, I watched
but,
him.
but the problem is he was overshadowed by Ray Lewis, right? So
Yeah. Fred Taylor.
God, he's right there.
He's.
I don't-
I don't see Fred Taylor
I don't
as a
either.
Hall of Famer.
I don't either.
Definite Hall of Famer Adam Vinatieri.
For sure. Can't
How
believe
does
they
that
make
guy? He was automatic.
He played from 96 to 19.
He's
See,
no
the-
Mike Vanderjack.
Well, the problem is
He's no
Vinatieri-
Martin Gramatica, but let's be real.
He's
Who
no
would?
Efren Pereira.
Yeah, he never pulled his hammy celebrating a field goal.
No, that
He's
was
no
that
Gary
was the other
Anderson.
Gramatica.
was that
stupid.
Bill.
Bill
I think it was
Gramatica.
both of them.
Vinatieri. The problem with Vinatieri is he played 2 seasons too long.
So our next one is Reggie Wayne.
Borderline.
Nick Wayne's.
But see, he
Professional
was
wrestler
Reggie
Nick Wayne's
Wayne.
uncle.
Marvin Harrison was, Reggie Wayne played second fiddle to Marvin Harrison the whole
Well,
time.
Reggie Wayne left the Colts and was above average. Like he never really stood out.
Darren Woodson.
Should be in. Absolutely should be in.
First ballot should have been in.
Yeah, I can't find fault in that argument.
And Marshall Yanda.
Yeah, he was pretty
Yanda
good.
probably should have been first ballot.
It's Yonda, but yeah.
Yanda, whatever.
Honda.
So
Yeah,
the
Woodson
members
and Holt
are
most
the people
egregious
that
of
got
what you just
selected.
read.
Eric Allen,
He did, yeah, and he deserves to be in.
Jared Allen for sure,
Absolutely. That man was a menace.
Antonio Gates,
Absolutely.
definitely, and then Sterling Sharp.
Sterling Sharp, again, if I understand the argument because again, he played 7 seasons and then broke his neck, but Sterling Sharp would have shattered.
If,
Well, I
his
can't say
if
Shaq-
his brother wasn't so popular in the media right now, no way he'd have got in over Kuechly or Steve Smith.
No, Sterling Sharp got in as a senior. I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't a first ballot.
And there was a
No.
push to get Sterling Sharp in the Hall of Fame when he first was eligible, and that was before Shannon retired.
Yeah.
You know who they should have put in?
Hmm.
Pete Rose.
In the NFL Hall of Fame?
Why not?
That's the only.
He's
He's
it's
got to
only
get
NFL.
into one of them.
And Vinatieri is a travesty too, though. So yeah,
Yeah.
Torrey Holt, Darren Woodson, and Vinatieri are the ones that stand out to me. That
Well, again, Vinatieri played 2 years too long. He was not good his last season with the Colts, and that's what people remember.
What's the guy's name from Baltimore? Same deal.
Justin Tucker's doing the same shit. Should have retired last year.
But Dave, you're muted. Dummy, stop it.
And now he's getting rubbing tugs.
Now he's getting old fashions. Well,
Yeah, he has literally played himself out of the Hall of Fame now.
Okay, so let's do the Vinatieri argument. Why is Gary Anderson not in the Hall of Fame? Which, by the way, he should be. But why is
He's
Gary
a
Anderson not
ginger.
in the Hall of Fame? That could be.
What
But
about
it's-
Ray Finkel?
The only thing anyone
What
remembers
about
about
Lois Einhorn.
the only thing anyone remembers about Gary Anderson was he hadn't missed a kick in 2 years, and then missed back-to-back field goals to send the Vikings to the Super Bowl, and instead Atlanta went and got murdered by Denver.
yeah, not clutch.
You know who?
The only thing I
should
remember
never
about Scott
make
Norwood is that
you
he
know who
missed
should
kick.
never make the Hall of Fame? Scott fucking Norwood.
Wide right.
Idiot.
All right. Well, anyone else got any other bets? They're gonna put
Dave,
down?
give us your bets for the Super Bowl.
I don't know the lines. I think I'll take the Chiefs with the
Chiefs
going
minus
out.
1.5.
Yeah,
over under
I'm
48
going
and a
with the
half.
Chiefs.
Go Eagles. And that pains me to say it. I hate the Eagles. But I like Jalen Hurts. He seems like a good dude. And I really want to see Florida State Seminole legend Johnny Wilson get a Super Bowl ring.
I don't know who that is. But
And
he's
the
a wide
over
receiver.
under's 48.
48
Yeah.
and a half.
48 and a half. I take the over.
Yeah.
Definitely take the over.
So our highest pick in our pick 'em was Eagles 73.
whoa.
I think it's gonna be 43-30. What the
Wait,
hell?
did you say it was 73?
73.
Didn't Grok say it was going to be 38-35?
Yeah.
That's 73.
Yeah.
Somebody's cheating in the pick'em.
All right? There's no cheating. What are you talking about?
You're asking the AI. Someone in our pick'em group's a real shit. Like this
All right.
original fuck.
All right, so question. Saquon Barkley, longest rush, over or under 23.5 yards?
Over.
I don't
Over.
know, man. That Kansas City defense is real good.
He's got like 4 straight games with like a 60. He hit it on the first play last
Yeah, but-
game.
So what does he need? 30 yards to have the most rushing yards in a season ever, including
Something
playoffs?
like that.
And he didn't even play one game, so they can't be like, "Oh, they played an extra game."
He
Yeah,
didn't.
he'll break one. He'll break one 30, 40 yards, but
Yeah.
they're going to key on him. I don't think he's going to. I still think he's going to have over 100-yard day. I just
They're
think-
gonna make Jalen Hurts beat him.
I
Yeah.
think he's going to have a 100-yard day, but I think he's going to have 30 carries. Like Kansas City's defense is no joke.
Right.
especially
about-
against the run.
What about
Chris
Saquon
Jones.
Barkley?
Chris Jones is a problem.
But see, Saquon Barkley is going to break for one. It's going to be like a 30-yard gain, and the refs are going to be like, "Oh, his knee was down 2 yards after the line."
The entire offensive line holding
yeah.
everyone.
What about Saquon Barkley over 1.5 touchdowns?
Under. He gets one.
He gets one.
I say he gets one. Walter Payton didn't even get one.
They're going to tush push like crazy.
Yeah.
The last year of the tush push.
Yep. Can't go away.
Yeah,
fast
I
enough.
think they get rid of it after this.
Yeah.
They are. getting rid of it.
Honestly, the ridiculous shit that the Commanders, whatever they're
That
called
was the
for,
greatest thing ever. And then the
That-
ref saying we can award them a
like
touchdown.
that
Are
was the
you
death
shitting me?
knell. They're like, we can't do this anymore because these
Yeah.
fuckers are going to start doing this all the time.
Well,
What's
I
going
think
to
be
happen
surprised
is
if the
one guy's
Chiefs
going to kamikaze over the top, and he's
Yeah.
going to destroy Jalen Hurts. And why wouldn't you? And I mean, what they're going to give you a 15-yard penalty and move the ball an inch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine if Palomalu was
Just
still in
keep
the league.
doing it.
Like I think their concern though is that someone's going to get hurt trying to defend that stupid ass play.
Well,
So think
I
that's
guess
probably their-
my question is, if you're going to do it, why wouldn't you like bring in like bring Goddard in and snap it to him and put? You won't have to push as hard if Goddard's there.
Well, they said
driving.
that Jalen Hurts can like
Oh yeah, his squat
like 600 friggin' pounds or something. It's ridiculous. So, I mean, but yeah, there's a serious neck injury just waiting to happen
Mhm.
with the force that collides from this. So it's gotta come to an end.
All right. Well,
Well, hold on.
Here
We
we are.
have someone backstage. Can we plug what we're getting ready to do?
Yeah, plug it.
That's what
That's
he
what he
said.
said last
That's
That
what he said.
That is what she said.
Can you hear me?
That was such passion.
I can,
Yeah, we
I
can hear
all-
everything. We get twice.
Yep. Efren. What is going on?
Efren.
Let's go ahead and mute him for the time being. But we're getting ready to do.
Is that yeah?
Hold on. Yep.
Nope.
Nope.
Better.
Nope. It's not
It's
your
not
mic.
your mic. It's not you. We can hear us through you. It's like your butthole is a canyon.
I'm glad we're figuring this out now.
All right, and thanks everyone for joining us up.
Anyway, we're getting ready to do the game event right after this. So
Your butthole's a canyon.
Hey,
Hey, what's the final scores prediction?
Isn't that what John Mayer saying?
predictions?
Your butthole is a canyon.
that's not what he says, by the way. Your body is a wonderland.
All right,
Hey,
I'm
right
taking
now,
Chiefs.
let's all go $20 a piece. The four of us. Winner gets $80.
All right, let's do it.
Closest prediction to the score.
Chiefs 29-26.
29-26. That's Dave. TJ.
Chiefs 30-27.
Timmy said 31-10, so we got his already.
Yeah, which
Well,
Timmy's dumb
I'm
fucks.
gonna amend it.
Oh
I'm
No,
gonna-
no.
He's gonna amend it now.
You need to live by that. You need to stand by
Eag-
that shit.
Eagles 24-17.
24-17.
Well, that's a
Eagles.
lot different than 31-10.
Yeah, it's one
Dave,
touchdown
did you
as
say the
opposed to
Chiefs?
3.
You said the
I had to-
Chiefs
I had to
29-26.
Go with the
Yeah.
officials.
TJ said the
Chiefs
Chiefs.
30-27.
Timmy went Eagles, and I'm going Chiefs 42-23.
Wow. Wow.
Y'all thought 31-10 was bad.
Yeah, but he picked the Chiefs.
42.
Yeah, I know.
23.
Have you seen
Yes.
their offense this year? Are you expecting their defense to score 24 points?
Hey, the Bears used to.
I
do
don't
it
even
all
know
the
how their
time.
defense kicks a field goal, but wow,
Ocho Cinco, get in there and kick.
he could. He's done it. I seen.
All right, we'll see y'all. Maybe we'll do something for March Madness.
Mm,
We want to do something for UFL.
do we?
We'll see you
Yes.
soon.
Peace.